Hey guys!
Hey guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Actiel from Fusion Cosplay.
Today we're watching Breaking Bad Season 1, Episode 5. Great, it goes by so fast. Gray Matter. Last episode? What happened?
Oh, I thought you said it was the last episode. No.
No, there's 7, I think, in Season 1.
Yes, I think so.
We're
7.
almost through this. This is gonna be great. Alright, last episode, what happened?
What happened? We saw both Jesse and Walter dealing with their problems and
Their families.
Yes, their family, mostly their families, like Walter dealing with the cancer and like Skylar with their solution and Walter Jr. with his emotions, and we have Jesse's family with his parents, who's like
Overachieving parents.
Yeah, with high standards, and the little brother with all the good trophies and the perfectly perfect in every way son.
The perfect son for and Jesse's the messed up one.
Yeah.
And Walter's dealing with his family, learning the truth about his cancer. Doesn't seem to want to follow the treatment at all.
Yeah.
It's $90,000 just for the treatment.
Oh my god. It's like...
Anyway, we're not going to talk about this more because we had a huge discussion last episode.
Yeah.
So we'll just jump in episode 5 and...
But I do hope we won't really see gray matter. Like we see a lot of body parts, and I just want to keep that away from me.
Word of advice in this show, please let all of that at the door. You need to be ready to see anything in this show. If you thought that was bad, what we saw in this episode 2, you need to be ready more than that.
What did you get me into?
Some huge, heartbreaking story.
Okay.
With a bit of a goo and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. But still, let's jump into gray matter, see what happens.
Yeah.
Yo, why would you want to do this lame-ass job anyway? I mean, no offense.
Because I'm on probation, yo. Gotta prove to the man I'm rehabilitated. Upstanding citizen. All that shit. You think you could maybe hook me up with some crystal?
Nah, man, I've been out of the business for a while. Actually, no. Thinking about retiring.
What? No!
Yeah.
This stuff you made is unbelievable.
It was pretty awesome. Anyway, I mean, pseudo's getting harder and harder to come by.
Yo, I can hook you up with some pseudo. We could partner up. Huh? No pressure. No pressure. Just think about it, alright?
No pressure. I leave you time.
He's probably thinking that if he keeps trying to get a job, that's gonna be his future.
You need to start somewhere.
Yeah, but...
It's not much, but it's honest work.
Right after he went to his parents and saw what his brother was doing and everything, I don't think he wants anything degrading like that. He wants to be someone important. He wants to be someone people need. Someone that has value.
You can't in this world.
Stupid gift. You made it. Happy birthday. We miss it for the world. Thank you, Skylar.
Hi. Oh, that's right.
Gretchen, look who's here.
Gretchen. I don't like his name. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's your
But
name.
it sounds weird.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, it's really good.
Skylar, welcome.
Do you remember her?
Thank you.
It's the girl at the lab.
What do you do?
If they're scientists, why do they all have the great life that he doesn't have?
You'll see.
You
You'll
say
see.
brown like it's not
Gray
that.
Gray Matters Technology. That's the title.
So they took all the credit for the stuff they were doing, and he's like, thanks and get away.
We'll talk about this.
He's still looking at somebody who's having it all. And
he's
like
got the
coughing with
coughing, yeah.
the cancer.
One thing I can say is, you remember episode 1, his diploma saying that he helped for something that won the Nobel Prize. And
Yeah, but I don't.
that's what won the Nobel Prize. Gray matter.
Yeah.
Listen, we ought to get together more often. Skylar and I would love to have you and Gretchen over for dinner sometime.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Ah.
You know what I mean is that you and I should work together again.
Are you asking me to come work for you at Graven?
Yeah, why not? You'd fit right in. You're brilliant. You got a ton of experience.
Well, I wouldn't really know where to begin. I mean, the offer is very appealing. It really is. I thank you, but there's something you should know. I have some personal issues.
But there's nothing we can't work out.
I mean, I'm dying. That's a good thing to say.
We have excellent health insurance.
Hmm.
The best.
He knows.
That's what I was getting at. I was like, did you notice? Look, what does this
That's
feel
what
like?
Skylar was talking about. But he doesn't want to.
A pity offer.
Yes, still his pride.
He sure seemed interested in the
He's a
beginning,
proud old man.
What exactly did he say to you?
He offered me a job.
What?
Yes. Kind of like some fig leaf, you know? Some face-saving bullshit that allowed me to generously accept his charity. And then when I turned that down, he flat out offered to pay for my treatment.
Okay, what did you say?
He
Walt?
said, yes.
What do you think I said?
You think he said
Why?
yes?
Walt?
He doesn't even want Hank's charity. You think he wants the
No.
charity from a guy who has it all?
But he looks like a guy who is taking his pride
he takes
inside
his
and
pride
he
really
refused it.
seriously. Oh yeah.
and he's accepted it.
The chance to work at Gray Matter. First of all, you heard that he was responsible for this happening. So
Yeah, so Ben, I understand that
something
shit
happened.
happened
Yeah.
and he's not in the business anymore. But he was a founder.
But I mean, imagine like you helped co-found this company, and then the guy just comes to you. Oh, you have cancer. Do you want to work for me? Like I
Yes.
can pay for your treatment. It's a pity offer.
Yep. And I don't understand he doesn't want to have
Well, I'm taking the
his
bus.
dirt money, his blood money.
Is blood money? Well, Elliot's money would be pity money.
Hmm.
Yes, his meth money is blood money, but he's responsible
yeah.
for it.
Why would anyone in their right mind choose not to do treatment, especially when it's completely paid for? Why is he doing this? What we really need to do is sit him down, all of us, and get everything out on the table.
Walter,
Talk
this
it
is an
all through.
intervention.
You mean an
That's-
no.
Have you read
just
the script?
family meeting where everyone can voice their concerns.
That's an
Intervention.
intervention.
Heard.
You are a genius, bro. This Kangenstein is
Oh.
unreal. When we get back, I'm gonna burn that dollar bill suit because we're gonna make some mad dough.
It's not
It's not
clear.
perfect.
So what? Cloudy, not cloudy? It looks good enough to me.
Of course it would.
Good enough.
He wants to be perfect.
Wait. Yo, what are you doing? Ah! Are you out of your mind? I totally would have smoked that.
Look, it's not for you, it's for our customers. They're gonna demand a certain standard.
What? What are you?
We'll just do it again. Until we get it right.
He's got standards now.
Walt,
This is an intervention.
please have a seat and join us.
This is gonna get cringy fast.
Oh wow! Little snacks. Oh, he needs a lot of food.
He is not ready to deal with this emotional stuff. Would you? I would eat the cheese.
I would eat the whole plate.
I feel that This decision you've made is not only not in your best interest, it's not in the best interest of our entire family.
Look, Skylar.
Not yet. I have the talking pillow.
Talking pillow.
Everybody gets
She's trying.
I understand that it's hard for you to accept help. Maybe it's the way you were raised. But, honey, it's okay to lean on people now and again. You need this treatment.
Am I allowed to respond?
In a minute. I think we need to go around the circle first.
I'm pissed off. Cause you're a pussy. You're like ready to give up. What if you gave up on me, huh?
Oh, this is gonna touch him.
This here, all the stuff I've been through, and you're scared of a little chemotherapy?
Thank you. I'm done.
Me, personally,
I
No.
I think you should do whatever you want to do.
What?
Let her talk.
Told us to be honest about our feelings. Walt's the one with cancer. It's his decision. It's not up to any of us. I wasn't planning on agreeing with Walt. I x-ray people in treatment every day. I see them every
she's a
day. And you know
radiologist.
what?
Yeah, I think.
And some of them don't want to spend their last weeks or months being picked at by doctors. But they got talked into it by their families.
Hey, can I get the pillow back? Because I agree with Marie on this one.
Hank,
What? Maybe Walt wants to die like a man, all right?
I don't want him to die at all.
This is my husband's life.
You know,
we're
I
talking
made a
about
plan.
here.
This is my husband's life.
This is painful.
But he took the pillow.
Yeah.
I've got the talking pillow now. We want what's best for each other, and I know that. I am very thankful for that. But what I want, what I need, is a choice.
What does that mean?
Sometimes I feel like I never actually make any of my own choices. I mean,
Was just going with the flow.
this last one, cancer. All I have left is how I choose to approach this. These doctors talking about surviving. 1 year, 2 years, like it's the only thing that matters. Well, what good is it to just survive if I am too sick to work? To enjoy a meal? To make love?
You choose to survive a year or live a month.
For what time I have left. I don't want to choke down 30 or 40 pills every single day and lose my hair and lie around too tired to get up. And that's how you would remember me.
Maybe he knows it.
That's the worst part. So, that is my thought process, Skylar. I choose not to do it.
He's such a good actor. That's so freaking real. Ah, I swear to God, you never want to end up in a situation like this.
What a choice you have, like he said.
No matter what he chooses, it's gonna be shit for him anyway.
No, of course. It's like you can try the treatment, and if it works, you're gonna survive 3 years at maximum.
Yeah.
And you can just let the cancer go, and you will live for some days.
Yeah. Basically, the actual choice is if does he want to do this for him or does he want to do this for his family? If he does it for him, he's not gonna take the treatment. If he does it for the family, he's gonna do it not for himself, for the family.
He's gonna do another thing for the family.
He's not doing this for him.
Oh. But in the park, yeah, to see his kid.
Yeah, but
Of course, if he's dead, he's dead. He won't see his her daughter.
we'll bring that back. But there's something about this that I want to mention.
Elliot's told me he'd offered to pay for the treatment. You have to accept. That money, as far as we're both concerned, that belongs to you. Even the name of our company, it's half yours.
Allegedly, yeah.
Is this about you and me?
He was in love with her. She chose Elliot.
We'll talk about this. It's complicated.
Gretchen, I really appreciate the offer. I do. But we're fine. Thank you for calling.
I do love flip-flops.
What? Flip
The cell
flops?
phone.
This flip flops or gugun.
Oh.
Not the name.
Back at Jesse.
Of course.
Partner.
Want to cook?
Oh damn, that episode.
There's one thing we cannot argue with here is he's been given several chances not to cook meth.
Yeah.
He was never forced to go into this. He was never forced to make that choice. It's his own damn pride, his own damn need to be the one in control and be the one to make that choice and be the one to provide for his family and everything that's made him do this. So whatever is going to happen in the future,
And even that is his own choice, and that's the only choice he made for him.
Yeah.
Because the choice for his cancer treatment, it was the choice of his family.
oh yeah,
And
he wanted this to be his choice. He wanted to decide not to take this treatment, but it's
okay. I won't choose for myself this cancer treatment, but I would choose how I get my money.
yeah, that's it. And
Because
that's
if
one thing he has control
He could
over.
have accepted the money and the cancer treatment, but he won't have a word in his doing. But now he's kind of, okay, I will follow your path, the path you want me to do, but I will do it on my own.
And I mean, let's be honest, like the family doesn't know about the meth business and it's something he's really good at. It's his own pride, it's his own little thing.
And again, the pride.
Oh, pride. I swear to God, like I've said several times in this show, pride is the enemy in Breaking Bad. It's the enemy. It's gonna come back so much. So, but right now, I mean, first of all, this episode is really sad. The conversation, the intervention, like everything led to this.
Yeah.
It's the emotions.
And I do like Mary in this episode. Like she was not following their sister. Maybe
Yeah,
she felt Skylar felt betrayed, but Mary tell her point. Like in an intervention, you just said about your feelings. What do you think the person should do? And if she tells him to choose what he wants, fine.
That's one thing that we can say. Marie is not personally involved with what's happening here. Yes, Walter's her brother-in-law, but she's not married to him, so she can stay objective with this stuff.
Yes.
And she's seen the other side of it. She's seen the patients.
And I do understand in her statement, like Walter can choose whatever he wants to do. Like I'm not in a position to influence him to do whatever choice he wants.
Yeah.
Maybe listen to what Skylar have to say and what Walter Jr. have to say. Like both of them are talking about, like Skylar talk about her daughter. You don't want her to know who her real father is.
Yeah.
Like no, she feels like he's
giving up.
He's giving up. He's abandoning them.
Yeah.
And Walter Jr. just looks like her father is giving up. She doesn't want to live with him anymore, and only because he is having struggle with his own life. But what about me? Like you said, you took care of me all of my life. You took all the treatment I had to take to have a normal life.
I mostly think he was he meant in that moment that he's been through a lot of shit and he's never given up, and Walter now has to do the same thing.
And Walter asked him to not give up.
Oh yeah, well I mean he really doesn't have a choice. Like
he was encouraging him. It was
that's the thing. He's kind of on Walter Jr.'s side here. Walter Sr. is being kind of egotistical, selfish.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't want to do this for the family. But I mean, it's sad because I can also I totally understand his point of view, but I also understand where the family comes from.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true though that it's kind of sad for Walter that he has to face this, knowing that Skylar's saying all these things to him. She was being selfish as well. Like, it's not necessarily for Walter that she's saying, like, you have to survive. It's for herself. It's for the kids. She's saying, basically, you are giving up on us, and we need you to do the treatment. Not you need to do it for yourself. Because if you watch the situation from Walter's point of view, it's not looking good. Like, that's what I wanted to bring back here. He's basically... I said he was doing it for the family, and you're saying no, he's doing it for himself as well. But I'm like, yeah, but think about it. If he lives longer, he's gonna be like, he's not gonna be living. He's gonna be surviving.
Yeah,
he's basically gonna be so weak that he's not gonna be able to enjoy anything. So
but he's gonna enjoy the life. With his kids?
No, not really. He's gonna be.
We don't know.
I mean, from his point of view. We don't know how he's going to be. Well, I kind of do. I mean, yeah, but we don't know how he's going to be in the future. But from his point of view, if he does the treatment, he's going to end up, taking so many pills and being too nauseous to move around, too sick, too tired to get out of bed. So he's going to be existing for the family because they're going to have him around, but he's not going to enjoy any of that.
But he can enjoy the time with his family. Like what I understand about the scene when he's waking up, he's looking at all the stuff Skylar's doing for her family. Like, he's enjoying the scent of her perfume, like I think, or the cream she puts on her face. Yeah. And after he's like, yes, I do love her and I want to spend time with her, spend more time. If you want to spend more time, it's going to have consequences. He's doing this choice. Yes, it's the choice the family wants him to do, but he's accepting it as, I want to spend time with my family. I want to spend time with Walter Jr. and with Skylar Jr. I don't know how he's going to call her.
Did they say her name already? I don't think so.
I don't remember, maybe, but I know it's a girl.
It's one way to see this. I'd like to say that, to me, it's not like...
He follow the influence of his family.
Yeah, but to me, I feel like it's more, I will live longer to give them what they want because I care about them. He cares about them so much.
He still do it for his family.
Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure.
It's his value.
If it was up to him...
But he choose the treatment. Not for himself, but for the family. Yes. In that way, I understand.
But it was, I mean, it's this whole conversation, this whole intervention, every single one of them was reacting perfectly in a way that, like, the actors were amazing, and it was heartbreaking. Marie just straight up crying in the middle of it. And
more than Skylar.
Yeah, more than Skylar, yeah. And Hank just not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
But I understand, like, when we watched it for the first time, I was thinking that he was just...
He don't know what to think about the situation. Like, he heard Skylar, he understands her point. But when Mary comes with a counter-argument, like, with another point of view, he's accepting this point of view, but mostly it's just, do what you want.
I feel like Hank is just not used to dealing with his emotions and people's emotions. Yeah. It makes him uncomfortable, which is why he keeps, like, he goes straight for the platter of cheese. Like, he needs something to occupy himself. He needs to focus on something else.
It's awkward for him.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he doesn't really know what to say. Like, you see, he's trying to talk about himself, what he went through. Like, he's trying to find metaphors, and he's talking about baseball, I think. And I'm like, it has nothing to do with cancer. But he's trying to explain himself, and he just can't do it. So Marie kind of offers him a way out. Yeah. She's saying something that makes sense. So he's like, I agree with her. I agree with Skylar too. But I mean. This is mostly your choice. everyone was talking but Walter at this point. So.
Yeah, Skyler wanted an intervention to tell Walter what to do. But then right after Mary's telling you need to choose what you want to do with your life. And like maybe Hank understand in that part that choose what you want to do, but it will have consequences to your family.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you do what you want to do, but keep in mind that whatever choice you make is going to affect everyone.
Yeah.
And but I think at that moment, Skyler was saying that it was for Walter, but it wasn't for Walter. Although I gotta say that when someone ends up with cancer, yes, the person is the victim, but everyone is affected.
Everyone is affected, and everyone is dealing with this disease.
Yeah. So
very
I mean,
selfishly.
it's a very complicated.
And it's
situation.
understandable.
It's such a complicated situation. Like I can't even imagine. Like our grandfather died recently of cancer, but we knew about it. Like, we learned it so late that there was actually absolutely nothing to do. But in a situation like this where you have the choice, there is no right choice.
And there's not a lot of choice. Like in stage 3, it's pretty advanced.
There's that too. So basically, they're saying for the family, Walt needs to do treatment, knowing that he's gonna feel like shit, and he's not really gonna be living. He's gonna be surviving, like he said, and it's no way to live.
And
he's
it's
gonna
not a
be
little
surviving.
cancer. It will need a long and hard treatment.
And it's gonna be for what, 2 weeks, 2 more weeks. They said like he has 2 years. Maybe there's a small chance that he'll go in remission and he might be saved. But like you said, I think last episode, cancer is like weeds. Like you might get rid of it, but it always comes back.
Yeah. It's because like if we think about in the first episode, I was like I knew he's gonna have a cancer, so when he was working, was cleaning that up with hard, strong chemicals in the floor or in the cars. So it's all his lungs who is affected. But maybe the chemicals went all through his body. Maybe it will pop at somewhere else. It's not a stage 4 where
it's everywhere.
The cancer is spreading. It's the chemicals that will affect all his body. We don't know where we're going with that cause.
It's a shitty situation. And so
he's doomed.
My heart goes out to every single one of them because like I said, I understand all of their point of view. No one is right here and no one is wrong either. They're all trying to deal with their emotions in their own way, and I mean, it's easy for you when you're not the one with cancer to say, go with the treatment, because, I mean, why would you not do it? But then I put myself in Walt's shoes, and I'm like, yeah, but do I really want them to remember me this way? And that's another thing I wanted to bring back.
Well,
that's
then
something,
it's still pride.
Yeah, there's that. He doesn't want them to remember him like a weak person.
As a man.
Someone's dying.
The shade of himself.
Yeah. And, I mean, that's going to come back for sure, but this is also like, you know, episode 4, I think, or 3, 4.
Last episode?
The episode with Jesse's parents. I was saying last episode. I was saying that we got to see something really important for Jesse's character. Well, in this one, I feel like we saw something really important for Walter's character.
Family?
Pride.
Ah, yeah, pride. But we saw a lot in episode 4.
You saw a lot of things here, and I feel like him not wanting to be weak in the eyes of people, and him saying
and
that
accepting the money of any kind, like Hank's money, his mother's money, and the gray matter money. That I understand the argument of Gretchen. Like
Gretchen.
It's his money too, but why is he not a part of the? I was trying to figure out why is he not in the company. What happened? Is that a shitty situation? Like, was he kicked out for them to get all the money? Was he going out for kind of a science thing and it's fall back on him?
I can't tell you more.
No, I don't want you to tell. I have so many questions about this.
When I saw this episode, my theory and my sister's theory was that he was probably with Gretchen, like he was probably dating her, and there was like maybe cheating involved. I don't know. I thought that maybe she was dating Elliot and he cheated with Gretchen. Like Walter cheated with Gretchen. He went with Gretchen as she was dating Elliot, and he felt bad, so he left the company. That was my theory when I watched this episode. Because she was saying on the phone, is it about me? Because I'm like, if they have a secret.
I thought it was the contrary.
What?
It was the the other way around. Like
Yeah.
he was dating Gretchen and Elliot was having an affair with Gretchen while they were dating.
That could have been that as
and
well.
he doesn't want to have any part of it for Elliot and Gretchen, and he kind of moved on with Skylar.
From what we know, he worked, I mean, he was a brilliant scientist. You saw his confidence in the flashbacks. Like, he was in charge of stuff, he knew his stuff, he was passionate.
He was confident, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then he was working with them to create gray matter. Something happened,
And he's not part of it anymore.
and now he's not part of it anymore. They went on to win the Nobel Prize. He got the thing saying that he helped out.
Yeah.
But now
He
they've
wasn't
got
part
it
of
all.
it.
They've got it all. They've got the money. They've got like the fame and stuff. He's got nothing. I feel like, and we saw that he was obviously really bitter about this. Like he's looking at everything that he could have had, and like I said, we don't know yet what happened. If it's his fault, if it's their fault.
Yeah, we don't know.
But obviously, and I mean, when I see Elliot offering money, I feel like maybe Walter feels like this money should have been his to begin with, and he hates the idea of this guy just taking his money and being like, "There you go, buddy, because you're a pity case. Take it." That's just the worst for him.
That's how he sees it, but
Yeah.
as Gretchen says, it's your money, and I do like that. Yes, of course, you founded Grey Matter, and we live our life partly because of you.
Yeah.
So I do believe he should have saw this opportunity like that.
But pride.
But pride came out and he's just like, it's pity money.
Pride.
And I think that's all
For Walter.
Jesse, I do saw, like you said, I do saw a little boy who's putting the effort to do finally one good thing in his life, and it's methamphetamine.
But I mean, like I said, right after the episode where he went home and he saw his brother and he saw his parents, and then he saw also the paper about Walter was writing, like, apply yourself.
Apply yourself into something.
Yeah, obviously
He's applying.
he knows that he can be good at this with Walter. He can do something right with this.
He wants to show. He's trying to prove himself.
Yeah, exactly. But then he doesn't really have Walter as a partner anymore, so he's trying to get a good job. He's trying to to lead the good life.
Yeah, at first he tried to have a good job, like make a man of himself, and then he found out that you have to go way down in the scale of society.
Basically, if he goes that way, he's gonna have to choose to be the loser everyone sees when they look at him. That's the way he sees this.
Yes, he sees it at being the loser for all his life, but you need to put.
Yeah, I don't think he's a
You need
loser.
to walk
Like
up the stairs.
I'm talking from his point of view.
You need to start at the beginning of something, but then after he saw the easy way out of selling drugs and then he saw someone, Badger, who's trying to do something, and it's like maybe we'll work something out.
But that's the
and
thing.
then after he's way too harsh on himself and he tries way too hard and it's not good enough for him.
There's something that was different though here. He was making meth before, but before that he didn't really care about quality. He was just making it for the fun of it. But he wanted to be the cook. He wanted to be the Captain Cook, all right? And he had this chili pepper thingy going on, and he had a brand. He wanted to be recognized as the guy. But then he met someone better. Someone that opened the door for him, an opportunity. And now that he knows that if he goes at it the right way, he's going to end up a loser in his mind, he chooses to go with meth. And he learned. He remembered what every flask meant.
You can be bad at... He had to choose between being bad in the good
world
or being good in the bad world.
Exactly. Great in the bad world.
And
but I mean, one thing though I can appreciate his level of how he applied himself in this one. Like, he really is trying to be just as good as Walter. He remembered the names of the flasks. He's basically doing what Walter was doing to him in the first episode with Badger.
He was like, oh, it's your thing to cook. No, it's the thing to cook. It's the thing to boil. Don't touch it.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's exactly the same way around of the episode.
Yeah, and just like throwing the stuff out because it's not good enough and refusing to use. He's like, no, we don't use. We have standards and stuff. He wants this to work, and he wants to be good at it.
We have a great difference between him before and after his parents.
Before and after he met Walter too. But yeah, before and after his parents, I prefer that actually.
Yeah, because he met Walter and he saw him cook, but he was like, yeah, that's good shit. No, it's not good enough. Walter was saying, it's still not all glass or...
Walter was just saying it's basic chemistry. It's Badger who was saying, it's cool, and Jesse's the one.
Walter was like,
No.
It's not good enough. And he said, I never saw any clear math.
Walter never said anything about it. It was 99.1% pure. Pretty sure Walter never said it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walter just sat there and you got Jesse was saying like, it's pure glass, Mr. White. And he's saying like, thank you, but it's just basic chemistry, but thank you.
Huh.
Oh, Walter knows he's good. Walter knows he can do it. He doesn't put himself down.
Yeah, it's easy money. Exactly.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't take care. He
And
doesn't take part in
And I really like you said about Jesse being... He wants to apply himself and do something.
He wants to be proud.
Yeah.
He wants to be proud of himself. All right, so now they're back cooking together.
Yeah.
Where do you think this is going?
In the van.
In the van? In the RV?
In the RV, yeah.
Yeah, but do you have an idea where this might be going now? Now that they're back to cooking, well, what's the next problem?
But finally we see Jesse being... maybe he wants to be professional about it and really do a great business with Walter.
Okay.
Something that he doesn't believe in at the first time.
At first it was just, I think it was more of a joke to him.
I think, he was kind of...
Because, I mean, they cooked together.
Not in a state of shock, but he was like, is this
Okay.
really going to happen?
Yeah. At first, I think they cooked together 2 times before they had the problem with Crazy 8. So,
Yeah.
now, I mean, he knows what they're worth. He knows what they could do. And people have been saying, like, their crystal has been on the street for a little bit now. And people are saying, like, this shit is good. Make more. So now he knows their worth.
So he's having an offer.
He has the
demand.
offer. A demand.
They have the demand, so now they will
He has to
deliver the offer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is a good show. And we're reaching the end of season 1. This is going to get even better.
There's only 2 more episodes left for season 1.
Yes, because this one was
We
written
binge
during...
watched it, literally.
Almost, but this one was written during the writer's strike. So
Yeah,
I talked to you about this, and that's why. Like technically, even I can say the actual ending to season 1 is gonna happen more in season 2. Like you're gonna see you're gonna see something in season 2 that's gonna feel like a finale, but that's the end of a chapter.
It's gonna wrap it up mostly
in season 2. Yeah,
1.
because I mean, they didn't cut the story short here. They just kept on moving with it. But I mean, the ending to season 1 is pretty great though. So I can't wait for you to see the rest of it. This is gonna get so much better. It's good right now, but it's gonna get even better. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Or you can wait next week to see our
Video on
YouTube and leave a like if you enjoyed it, and don't
Yes.
forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, thank you. Bye.